Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here, coming at you with another player build. This time we're going to be doing Drew Stafford from the Buffalo Sabres. Big Drew Stafford. Well, I shouldn't say big Drew Stafford, but solid Drew Stafford. First things first, let's go into the hockey shop. I'll take a look at our boosts. Obviously, he's a right winger, so we're going to be doing it on the right wing. Wrist shot power +5, offensive awareness +5, wrist shot accuracy +5. Then go speed +5, acceleration +5, agility +5, third row balance +5, body checking +5, and aggressiveness +5. Finally, passing +5, strength +5, and puck control +5. As you can see, no +8s in this one. This is a bit of a different build, and I'll show you how it's different once we dive into it. Some of you may like it, some of you may not, but I've got some proof in the pudding to kind of show you exactly how well this build works. Let's go back to my pro. Let's go to Edit Pro. Now let's take a look at some of his information here. Okay, so equipment. It's almost exactly the same as Brendan Gallagher. He's using the Bauer Supreme Total 1 NXG, 90 flex, mid neutral curve. Then go onto the skates, exactly the same skate, Bauer Vapor APX. Same with the gloves, Bauer Vapor APX, and the helmet is the only thing that's different. He uses the Bauer 7500, not the 99. Information, Drew Stafford, number 21, 6'2", 202 pounds. All right, now time for the look. Drew Stafford was tough to nail down because of his hair color. His hair is much darker than this, but I find if you go black, it's too black. There's no dark brown option, which I found kind of odd, so I did it like this. So let's take a look. Custom head 4, the same as Brendan Gallagher. Skin tone is 5 though, short and shaggy hair, brown hair color. I put stubble in, but if you want to, you can put it to full. If you do stubble, put the facial hair black. If you do full, put the facial hair to brown, okay? I mean, you can do black too because it doesn't look that dark even. Look at that. It looks pretty good. You know what? You could leave it on that if you wanted to. So either do full or stubble. Regular eyebrow, regular 2. Brown eyebrow color, brown eyes, no black eyes, scars, or freckles. Visor, the straight Bauer, the exact same. Visor tint is clear. Small shoulder pads on him. Long pants. No jersey tuck. The socks are tucked in the back and black stick tape. All right, so that's how Drew Stafford looks. Now, we're going to take a look at the attributes, the one part that everybody absolutely loves about this, and I'll break down each of the categories, let you know, what's good, what's not, what you might want to make variations in your game that'll help you play better, but this is exactly how basically Drew Stafford is in the game. I have an acceptable variance of 1 experience point for the most part. There's a few exceptions. You'll see, as always, the actual representation of the player on the right side, just beside his actual overall, beside his overall for the EASHL, is his overalls in the game. All right, so deking 83, hand-eye 83, offensive awareness 85, passing 84, puck control 85, and then here's the part that is going to bother people: wrist shot accuracy 83 and wrist shot power 82. Drew Stafford is 85 and 85, guys. I understand that, but I had to make some compromises in order to get his defensive side and his athleticism up to a level that was a little bit more acceptable. When I show you the replay of the goal that I scored using this build, you're going to absolutely fall in love because you can still snipe with this, and this will be great for when you're doing human goalies. You'll be able to score on a human goalie, no problem with those shooting attributes. Your deking 83 isn't bad. You're not going to be deking the crap out of any goalies, but if you remember the Brendan Gallagher goal, that was 83 deking as well. So, I mean, you can still do stuff with 83. I think more or less, deking itself is about the player who's actually doing the move as opposed to the EASHL player, it seems. All right, on to defense. Aggressiveness, 85. Body checking, 85. Defensive awareness, 85. Discipline, 71. Face-offs are stock, as well as fighting skill and shot blocking. Stick checking, 83. Obviously, shot blocking is quite a bit lacking, but I feel that stick checking is much more important. as well as body checking, aggressiveness, defensive awareness. Those are way more important than getting your shot blocking up, guys. So that's why it's lacking so much. On to athleticism now. Acceleration 85, agility 85, balance 85, durability 69. I pumped off a few more extra points there. Endurance 83, speed 85, and strength 82. As you can see, kind of like Brendan Gallagher, very, very balanced build. Not as fast, not as agile, not as quick to start, but his balance is higher, his strength is higher, his endurance is a little bit higher. You're going to love this build, guys. He's not as quick because he's a little bit heavier, but with these kind of stats, you're not going to be nailing people all the time. That's the big thing. You're not going to be making huge hits all the time, but you're going to be making effective hits, and your guy's going to be like a truck. He's going to plow through things. You're not going to knock him down with 85 balance and 82 strength. That's a pretty strong player. That's a really well-balanced two-way forward. I'm really happy the way he turned out. I had a lot of fun playing with him, and I'll bring you guys that right now. We'll take a look at what I did in the game. Alright guys, so the first thing that I'm going to show you first are my stats really quickly. I've never done that before, but this game was a little bit more than what it was in replays as it was in gameplay. A and A plus for my position score, but 3 points and 9 shots taken with 5 hits, and I won a fight at the end too, cleanly. Didn't get hit once, just destroyed him. So that's the type of game I had with him, and it was so much fun playing with him, is all I can say about that. I think I fell down once. I got knocked down once, and it was by an absolutely massive guy. That balance and that strength being high and nice and well balanced really paid dividends in this game. I found that, I may not be fast, but at least I can stay on my feet. A couple of things. Well, first, let's take a look at the goal, because it's an absolute beauty, guys. An absolute beauty. We'll pop right in, and I'll show you right now. So it's an absolute dirty snipe over the shoulder of the Detroit Red Wing goalie. You'll see that Drew Stafford's able to move into position no problem and find that top corner. And this just goes to show you that you do not need that insane shot power. It's all about how you use it. Not so much about your abilities. I think that the offensive awareness as well definitely helped a lot in making this play possible. And he really wasn't screened either. That's kind of the nice thing about this. It was just a clean shot over the shoulder. All right, we'll take a quick look here at the hits that I had, the two big hits that I had as Drew Stafford here. See, one just nailed this guy as the puck was about to get to him. He had stood absolutely no chance when it came down to me. You can see he's not exactly the biggest guy in the world, and so I basically make light work of him and just crush him. He was going northbound on a southbound freeway, right? NHL 99 style right there. Absolutely crushed. I love it. The other big hit I think I had was on the same guy, if I'm not mistaken. This Marlowe character, he seems to be the brunt of my abuse in this one. He was just getting thrashed. So you can see that you're still able to hit with this build, even with low acceleration. But it's that aggressiveness and that body checking, both at 85, that really make the difference on this play. And that's all those attributes. I think you guys are going to love this build. I had a lot of fun playing with it. The thing about it is, the thing that gets you most of the time with it is the fact that you really don't expect him to be great. And you know what? He's average. He doesn't have a great breakout speed. He doesn't have the best acceleration. He doesn't have the best agility. But then he makes solid plays like that. He's a truck. He basically just plows through everybody. And in EASHL, you especially notice it because you're not so used to being able to walk through players all the time. A lot of people either choose a big guy or a little guy. There's no in-between for the most part. You either hit or you don't hit. And this guy can kind of do both. He can hit, and he can poke check, and he can score, as you can see, even with the low shooting attributes. So guys, trust me when I say it. And then especially when you play against human goalies, you'll have even more fun with this build, because you'll be thrashing, you'll be mashing, and you'll be potting pucks in the back of the net. Alright guys, that's it for this one. As always, put a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to see. Make sure to like and favorite the video. Follow me on Twitter. for all the updated NHL information, as well as the latest releases of my videos, which are obviously picking up a little bit here now. Thank God I'm getting a little bit more time to edit. I'm absolutely loving it. There are a few tough weeks there, and I finally made it through to be able to provide you guys some more content. That's it for this one, guys. I'm Target Audience. You have a good one.